to my channel. Here we are going to be working on the assembled plan of this mechanical drawing. So let's see how it goes. So as we have worked on the end elevation, assembled end elevation, and the assembled sectional front elevation. So for the plan that we are going to do now, so we are going to be working it out here. Okay, so let's see what we are to do here. So I need to move this camera. I need to move it down here so so that we can see what we are to do. So so the first thing that I'm going to do here. So look at what we have here. So distance from here to here is 80. From here to here is 80. It means that we are going to have something like a square. So down here, so that is the length of that square will be 80 millimeters. But here I'm going to draw a vertical line. So I'll draw a vertical line from here down, from that sectional front elevation. And here at this point I will also draw a vertical line down here. So I will come up here, so come up here and draw a horizontal line like this. Okay, so and then so on this side here I will take a measurement of 80 millimeters down. So this is 80 millimeters, and I'm going to draw horizontal line here. So this horizontal line, so we have it like this. Okay, so we have that part. And then the next thing that I'm going to do, next thing that I'm going to do here is that I'm going to be, I'm going to extend this vertical center line. So I draw this vertical center line. I will extend it here into the plan that we have here, like this. And then here on this side here, I will divide this 80 into 2. That is 40 millimeters. So and I will also draw a center line. So I'll draw a center line here. So it goes like this. Okay, so we have this now. Alright, so then the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to draw the plan of this part of the web. So the plan of this part of the web, I'm going to draw that. So so if I start from here, so do not forget that the pulley has a diameter, or as well as it is the thickness of 20. So I will take 10 to this side and take 10 millimeters to this side. Then for the part of the pulley that I just showed, so I will take a 10 millimeters to this side and also 10 millimeters to this side. Okay, then so we have that. If you look at the distance, so distance from distance from here to here, for us to draw this, so we have 15 from here to here, and we also take 15 from here to here. So that is what we are going to make use of. So we are going to take a measurement. So we take 15 millimeters. So 15 millimeters from here. So we take 15 millimeters from here inward. So 15 millimeters. Okay, so we have this 15 millimeters, and here also we take 15 millimeters, 15 millimeters here. So we have this. So I'm going to draw horizontal line. So at this point I will draw horizontal line here, and I will also draw horizontal line from here to this side here. And then so with my set square, so I will drop that part of the brackets. So it has a distance from here to here. Okay, and also here I'll do the same thing from here to here, and then from here to here. Alright, so we have this now. So the next thing that we are going to do is for us to bring in the pin and the washer. So for the pin, so we have that the thickness of its end is 8 millimeters. I take a measurement of 8 millimeters. I've explained that in the sectional front elevation. I also explained that in the end elevation, assembled end elevation. Then the circular end of that pin is 28 mm in diameter. So I will take 14 millimeters down. This is 14 millimeters, and then I'll take 14 millimeters up. This is 14 millimeters at this point. So I'm going to draw a vertical line here. So here I will draw a vertical line like this, and then so here at this point I'm going to draw horizontal line. So horizontal line from here, so I make it a thick line that wants to touch this, and I'll also come here, so make it a thick line to touch this one. Okay, so let me just make this a thick line at once for the end of the pin. So that is done. Okay, so having done this, the next thing that we are going to do, so I'm also going to make this line will also be a thick line from here to here. Okay, so having done that, the next thing that I'm going to do is that, so for the pin, so the pin has a length of 45 from this end to the center of this hole within it, and then from the center of this hole to this end is 6 millimeters. So I'm going to take that measurement at once. So on this line from this point, I will take 45 millimeters forward. This is 45 millimeters, and then so that is the center of that hole within the pin. Then I will take a measurement of 6 millimeters forward. So at this point, I'm going to draw a vertical center line. Okay, so which is serve as center line of the hole within the pin. So I will also draw this as a vertical line. So then the hole within the pin has a diameter of 2 millimeters. So I will take 1 millimeter to this side and take 1 millimeter to this side here. Okay, so and then I'm going to draw this, so it will be drawn short dashes. But before I do that, so the thickness of the pin is 15. So we have to take 7.5 millimeters. So 7.5 millimeters down here. Okay, so this is 7.5, and then so another 7.5 millimeters up, making 15. Let me check again. So this is 5, 6, 7. So this is 7.5 millimeters here, and then so from here, so making 15. So we have this. So here I'm going to draw horizontal line from here to this end here, and also at this point I'll also draw horizontal line to this end here. Alright, so we have this now. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we have that the washer has a thickness of 6 millimeters and the diameter is 25. The diameter is 25. So from this center line here, so from the center line here, I will take 12.5 millimeters down. 12.5 millimeters down. So 12.5 millimeters. So this is 12.5 millimeters here. And then so up here, so I will also take 12.5 millimeters up, making 25 millimeters. Making 25 millimeters. Okay. So from here, so from this point, I need to retake it. So 12.5 millimeters down. So this is 12.5 12 down, and again 12.5 millimeters off from this point. So this is 12.5 here. Alright, so we have this. I'm looking at this dimension that I took, or this measurement that I took. So this is 10, then so this is 10, this is 12.5, and then this is 10. Alright, so that's distance that we took here. So we draw a horizontal line through this point, and we also draw a horizontal line through this point here. And then so the thickness of the washer is 6 millimeters. So 6 millimeters, take 3 millimeters to the left side and 3 millimeters to the right side here. So at this point, we are going to draw a vertical line to make it a thick line at once. Okay, and then we also draw this, making it a thick line at once. Then for that 1 millimeter, the hole within the pin, we also have that hole within the washer, so we draw a short dashes line. That is what I've done. So we also do the same thing on this side, so draw short dashes line through this. Okay, so we have it here like this, and this end of the pin, so make it a thick line from here to here. Alright, so the pin within the bracket, okay, will also be drawn short dashes. We are here to put the pulley inside, so we can make it a short dashes line at once, because within the pulley also it should be drawn with short dashes line. So let's just get that done at once. Okay, so that is what I'm doing here. Okay, so what we need to do now is to bring in the pulley. So for the pulley, so as we have it there, so we are going to, so the thickness is 20, and then we have to break it part down into part as we see it here in the in its front elevation here. So the way we see it here, so we need to draw it like that. So do not forget that we have taken those measurements in the sectional front elevation. So we take 2, so 2 and take 2 again. Okay, coming to this side. Sorry, so we take 2 millimeters. Okay, and we also take 2 millimeters here. So here we are going to draw a vertical line. So here we draw a vertical line. So from here we need to extend it down here. Here we also draw a vertical line in this part, and then coming here we also draw a vertical line here. Okay, and at this end here we also draw a vertical line. Okay, so the diameter of the outer part of the pulley is 70 millimeters. So from the center here, so we take a measurement of 35 millimeters down from this center line. So we take 35 millimeters down, 35 millimeters down. So I need to, alright, so I'll be taking 35 millimeters down. So this is 10, 20, 30, 35. So this is 35. So 1, 2, 3. So this is 35 millimeters down. Okay, then I will take 35 millimeters up. So this is 1, 2, 3. So this is another 35. So we have this. So I need to extend this line a bit. Okay, so we have that part of the, so bringing this down a bit, and this also down a little bit. Okay, alright, so let's complete that part of the pulley. So all I have to do is to make this line a thick line from here to here, and I will also make this a thick line. So coming up here, I will make this a thick line from here to here, make this a thick line from here to here. Alright, so and then so this is going to be drawn to be a thick line all through to this point. Okay, alright, so then there's another part that we need to do, so which is this part here. So this part here, so distance from here to here is 6, and from here to here is 6, making 12. If you subtract 12 from 70, which is the diameter of this part of the pulley, that will give us 58. So 58 by 2, that will give us 29. So from the center line, we take a measurement of 29 millimeters down and 29 millimeters up. So we take the measurement, so 29 millimeters. So so this is from the center, this is 20, so 29, so this is 29 millimeters here, and then I'll do the same thing here. This is 20, so 29, so this is 29 millimeters. So here I'm going to draw, I'm looking at that distance that I took from the center, 29. Okay, so this is 20. Okay, so from the center, this is 10, 20, 20, 29. This is 29 millimeters here, and then so 10, 20, 20. Okay, we have it there. So okay, so this is where we have it. So we are going to make this will be a straight line, to be a straight line in the plan. Okay, so coming up here we also have it as a straight line in the plan, like this, from here to here. Alright, so then this line we make it a thick line. We also make this a thick line, so we do the same thing down here, and also on this side we make it a thick line. So other things that we are going to do, so we also have a part here. So for this one, from here to here, okay, the diameter is 36, so the radius is 18. So from the center we take 18 millimeters from the center, so we take 18 millimeters down, 18 millimeters down. So this is 18 millimeters here, this is 18 millimeters, and take 18 millimeters up from the center. This is also 18 millimeters. So for that part, so we are just going to make it a thick line at once. So here we have, so we draw this and we draw this. Okay, so coming up here, so we also draw, so just a short line, so we have it within this part here. Okay, so what we have to do now, so we are going to make this line, so make it this line a thick line all through to this point. Okay, and then so this line will make it a thick line all through to this point here. So this is also a thick line all through to this point. So and then so make this a thick line, and then we make this a thick line from here to here. So this is also a thick line from here to this end, and this also a thick line from here to this end. Alright, so we need to make this line also a thick line to make it visible. Okay, so we do the same thing, so we have done for this one. So so what we are to do now, so we need to tick these lines. So let's quickly do that while I pause the video. Alright, so other things that we are left with is for this hole that we have within the bracket here. So it is hidden in the end elevation. So also in the plan it should be hidden, but everything will be laid on this part as we have it here. So it will be laid on this front part here. It will be laid on this front part here. So we are going to do that. So okay, so what we are to do is that we are going to draw. So we draw the center line, so the vertical center line. That is all that we need to do for that. So we draw a vertical center line like this. Okay, and then so coming to this side, so we also have a vertical center line. So we draw a vertical center line here. Okay, so a vertical center line here. All right, so so for the hole, so look at the measurement that we took here, which is 15. So it will be within this part here. So what we have to do now is that we are going to draw so short dashes line to be hidden. So at this point we draw short dashes line like this. Okay, so and then coming to this side, so I'm projecting it from the sectional front elevation. So we also draw this as short dashes line like this. Okay, and then on this side we also have the same thing. So we draw it with short dashes line like this. Okay, and then on this side we also have the same thing. So we draw with short dashes line between this, and then so this part, okay, this part here on the end elevation is to be hidden from us. It will be hidden, and we have it arranged along, or we have it lined up within the, which is also 15 millimeters as we have drawn that line. So we just draw this with short dashes line, so it goes like this. Okay, all right, so we have completed this now. All right, so there's one thing that we are left to produce here. That is the web. So the web will also be hidden within this part, to be hidden within this part. So we also have to draw the web, and then so as we know that the thickness of the web, we can see it here in the, so this is the thickness is 15, so you can see it here in the sectional front elevation. So what we have to do is to draw the vertical line. So it starts from this line, so down here. So we just come here like this, so it will be hidden. So we just draw short dashes line down, so within this part, short dashes line, so that's to be shown to be hidden from us in the plan, and it goes like this up to this end. Okay, so even it falls on this line, so probably, okay, so and then we also have this one here, so so we have it within this part here like this, and then so the rest fall on this line, and then we also, so that is for the web, so it is hidden within this part. So it's as simple as I've done it here. All you have to do is to practice. When you practice, you become a master at it. Thank you. Keep on practicing, and God bless you.